Ever find yourself forgetting important information or struggling to recall details? If you nodded your head, you're not alone. Memory can be a fickle friend, sometimes letting us down when we need it the most. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? Let's dive into the fascinating world of memory. A strong memory is not just about impressing friends with trivia. It's a vital tool in our everyday lives. It can help us excel academically, perform better at work, and even make daily tasks a breeze. Imagine no more forgetfulness, no more misplaced keys, no more struggling to recall names. Sounds like a dream, right? But this isn't a dream, it's absolutely possible. Our brain is a powerful, adaptable muscle that can be trained. And the best part, you hold the power to enhance it. If you've ever wished for a better memory, stay tuned for the 5 best methods to strengthen your memory. Method number 1, train your brain like a muscle. Now this may sound a bit unusual, but bear with me. Our brain is the most complex organ in our body, and just like any other muscle, it needs regular exercise to stay in shape. So how do we do this brain training? There are numerous ways to challenge your brain and keep it active. Engaging in activities such as puzzles, reading, and learning new skills are incredible ways to flex those brain muscles. These activities not only stimulate your mind but also enhance your cognitive abilities. They push your brain to form new connections and pathways, thereby improving overall brain function. Don't underestimate the power of a good crossword puzzle or an engaging novel. They do more than just pass the time. They can be instrumental in keeping your brain sharp and memory strong. And remember, training your brain isn't just about getting smarter, it's about maintaining a healthy and strong memory. Scene script. Method number 2, live a healthy lifestyle. Our physical health has a direct link to our memory capabilities. It's like an engine that needs the right kind of fuel to function efficiently. A balanced diet is the first step towards building a memory powerhouse. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and B vitamins are known to support memory function. So next time you're at the grocery store, don't forget to pick up some blueberries, fish, and whole grains. Then, there's exercise. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to your brain, helping to keep it sharp and active. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, a quick swim, or a yoga session, find an activity you enjoy, and make it a routine. Lastly, don't skimp on sleep. Adequate rest is essential for memory consolidation, ensuring your brain can store new information effectively. Remember, a healthy body fosters a healthy mind. Method number 3, employ mnemonic devices. Mnemonic devices are clever techniques that assist your brain with encoding and retrieving information. They provide a creative way to remember facts, lists, and sequences. Ever heard of ROIGBIV? That's an acronym, mnemonic, each letter representing a color in the rainbow. Remembering red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet becomes much simpler as ROIGBIV. Now let's talk about visualization. This is where you associate a visual image with a word or name to help you remember them better. For instance, imagine a giant steaming cup of coffee when trying to remember that the capital of Brazil is Brasilia. And then we have rhymes, a classic and fun way to remember. Ever used 30 days hath September, April, June, and November to remember the number of days in each month? That's a rhyme mnemonic for you. These techniques not only make remembering things easier but also add a dash of fun to the process. Mnemonic devices, your secret weapon to a powerful memory. Scene script. Method number 4, never stop learning. Learning is not confined to the 4 walls of a classroom or the years spent in formal education. It is a lifelong journey, an endless pursuit of knowledge that keeps our minds sharp and our memories strong. When we learn something new, our brain works to form new connections. These connections are what we call neural pathways. The more we learn, the more pathways we create, and the more robust our memory becomes. It's like adding more roads to a city. The more routes there are, the easier it is to get around. Imagine your brain as a bustling city, with information as the traffic. The more roads or neural pathways you have, the smoother the traffic flows. The smoother the traffic, the easier it is for you to retrieve information, or in other words, remember. Continuous learning can take many forms. It could be learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, or even mastering a new recipe. It's about keeping your mind actively engaged and constantly challenged. And remember, the goal here isn't perfection, it's progress. The more you learn, the more you remember. So embrace the process. Revel in the joy of discovery, the thrill of understanding something new. So let's make a pact to never stop learning, to keep our brains buzzing with activity, and our memories brimming with information. Keep learning, keep remembering. Finally, method number 5. Regularly review information. Now let's dive into the concept of the forgetting curve. It's a psychological phenomenon discovered by Hermann Ebbinghaus, which demonstrates that our memory of new information decreases exponentially over time unless we actively review it. So, what can we do to combat this curve? Well, that's where regular review comes into play. By consistently revisiting the information we've learned, we can reinforce it in our minds and slow the process of forgetting. Techniques like spaced repetition and active recall are particularly effective in this regard. Spaced repetition is a learning technique where you increase the intervals of time between subsequent review of previously learned material. It's like hitting the save button in your brain repeatedly so that the information sticks. On the other hand, active recall is the practice of bringing information to mind from your memory without looking at the material. This method is like a mental workout, as it strengthens the memory traces each time you recall the information. When you combine these techniques with regular review, you're essentially training your brain to hold on to the information for longer periods. This can make a significant difference in long-term memory retention, and it's a habit that's worth incorporating into your learning routine. With regular reviews, you won't just remember information, you'll master it. So there you have it. 5 powerful methods to make your memory stronger. We've discussed brain training, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, using mnemonic devices, the importance of continuous learning, and the impact of regular review. Remember, it's not just about knowing these methods. The real magic happens when you apply them consistently. Consistency is the key to unlocking the full potential of your memory. Apply these methods consistently, and you'll be amazed at how much your memory improves. Until next time, keep flexing that memory muscle.